So what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I just want to go through a small little teaching here. George R. Financial Moses here at Be Free University. I want to go through a small teaching today about, the 6 reasons why ugly houses are very profitable, right? 6 reasons why ugly houses are very profitable. I typically love buying ugly houses, and people are like, why would anybody want anything that's ugly? Well, we're going to talk about those things just today. So, guys, what I ask you to do is you guys are coming in. If you're watching the replay, if you're live, go ahead and share this kind of particular content out. Share it across all the screens, guys. It's going to be a free training, free teaching that we're going to be doing here every single day. Not to mention that I'm going to be selling some of my inventory as well. We're actually having an auction on August 28th. You guys want to go there too, as LakeCountyAuction.com. I should have put that in the description. I did not, so let me just put it in the chat right quick. HTTPS LakeCountyAuction.com. All right, so guys, I'm amped up. I'm really like cranked up about this because people's like for years now I've been buying like these ugly houses, and people are like, George, what are you doing? How are you doing it? And why are you doing it? And guys, I can tell you this: ugly houses are probably some of the best kept secrets in the world. Many things that people call ugly, people don't see the value in. This is gonna sound like really, really stupid, right? But it is what it is, right? Remember the young lady that was in high school or in junior high or even in elementary? Everybody thought that she was like ugly. And then we finally got to high school or college. She was the baddest one out of everybody. It was like, wait a minute, is that Riri? Like, right? You was like, wait, bruh, like, right? Because, there's value in it. You just didn't see it. She hadn't fully developed yet. She fully hadn't come into herself. Well, guys, it's kind of like these houses. Up under all of this ugliness with houses, guys, it's really just cosmetic. Somebody put that in the chat right quick. Just cosmetic. And guys, you can just take some cosmetic things to these houses and make these houses go from to ooh. Every single house that you guys look at and see me today, and you're like, man, that's a beautiful home. I didn't buy it when it was beautiful. I bought it when it was ugly. I literally put some cosmetic on it, put a little bit of makeup on it, a little lipstick on it, put some pantyhose on her, and bruh, she came to life, right? And that's literally what happened to these particular properties. They just come to life from them. And so I want to talk about the 6 reasons why, I buy ugly homes, the 6 reasons why ugly homes are very profitable. And guys, if you guys can, just go ahead and share this out. Go ahead and share it. I see 2 shares already. Thank you so much, guys. If I can't, again, I'm new to this whole Facebook Live thing, and I'm over here on the right-hand side looking for the comments, and I don't see any comments. So, I don't know how this thing works, but that's all right. I'm just going to keep teaching and keep talking, right? So, guys, if you ever see the signs that say, I buy ugly houses, there's a method behind that. Like, I seen a commercial just the other day. It says, I buy any house, right? Or ugly, beautiful, right? It was literally a real commercial. Come on, said I said buy any houses, ugly or beautiful. Why? Because ugly houses are the bomb. Why are ugly houses the bomb? Well, I'm going to give you 6 reasons why. Number one, guys, you want to write this down real quickly. The first reason why ugly houses are the bomb is because you make money when you buy the house, not when you sell it. I need you guys to really catch that, really get this, is that you make money when you buy the house, not when you sell it. What does that mean, George? It means this, you guys, that when you get ready to sell the house, you're only going to sell the house typically for what the market goes for, especially if you're distressed. But let's say you're not distressed, not a distressed buyer. You just need to, you just want to sell. Well, if the market says that house is worth $250,000, you're probably not going to get $350,000 unless you're just in an outrageous market like the one we're literally coming out of. But it is what it is. So the time where you want to make your money is when you're buying the house, not selling it, because it's only worth what it's worth. It's only going to sell for what it sells for. So when I make my money, the money is made on the biggest discount that I can get for the house. Well, nobody undervalues a house is already put together. A house is already, finished, and they can say, hey, this is what it's worth, what the appraised value is worth. Guys, that it's kind of hard to negotiate in that particular area, right? Unless you're dealing with a distressed seller. But when you're literally dealing with a rehab property, a property that's already ugly, a property that needs repairs, then you can now begin to make the adjustments and begin to make We can put some discounts in there for the labor, the work, the things that you got to deal with. So I can go in that $250,000 house that I know that is when it's fixed up. By the way, when it's fixed up, guys, we call that a ARV. ARV stands for after repair value. I need you guys to write that down. ARV is after repair value. That after repair value, you guys, is kind of like what it is. Like there is no ARV on a house that's already living in it. Somebody's already good. But on an ugly house, there's an ARV. And let's say the ARV is $250,000, but as is value is only $100,000. Or let's make it this way. Let's say the as is value, let's say it's 175, right? I'm going to actually write these numbers down because I'm going to be using them, right? So let's say the as is value is 175. So we got 250 ARV, and the as is 175. All right, so that gives me about $75,000 in equity already in the property, right? But I got to say, hey, listen, the rehab cost on this property is actually more like 125. And then for the headache and all the things I got to go through, plus I don't want to ever pay full price for any house. I'm an investor, so I'm going to need to make this worth my time. I would probably look for a discount, not at 125 what it's going to be. So that's 75. So 125 will give me an additional 50, but I got to go through the headache of rehabbing this, and that brings me at full value. And I got it as an investor. I got to be able to make some kind of profit in this. So I would actually throw out a number as to, let's say another 50, say another 75,000. That puts me at 150 guys. So I got 250 minus 150 would put me at about $100,000, and that's literally what I would actually ask for at that particular house, right? So you say, hey, listen, at $100,000 for this $250,000 house, it's going to take me 120. What I say? It's going to take more like 125. That puts me at 225. And that actually gives me $25,000 in equity into the property. But what happens if I know that I can actually get it done for 75, but I just lowball them because I actually want to get that extra equity in there? So the house, guys, I can ask for big discounts when the house is ugly. That's the best number one. I can ask for big discounts because, watch this, the money is made when I buy the house, not when I sell the house. Number one. Number two, write this down. Number two is that people don't have vision. So you find the best deals when you have vision. Say it again. You have the best deals when you find the best deals when you have vision. Because I've been able to go into properties that literally they look like a mess. They look like nightmares, but I was able to see beyond what it was and see what it could be. So when I looked at it, I said, hey, this is just drywall work. Drywall is, $7, $8 a sheet. You're looking at, $25 for it to, put it in. So I'm looking at $30, $32 a sheet, $30 a sheet, somewhere around there. I'm looking at 100 sheets and here's $3,000, right? So when you look at it that way, like, man, I could put this whole house back together again with drywall for $3,000. Man, I'm looking at it, clean out for a dumpster is going to be $500. And for me to get a crew in here to actually clean this thing out, let's call another $500. I'm going to spend $1,000 in there. I'm at $4,000 right now. And I'm looking at the property like, man, this could really be nice. Drywall, clean out, now I can see why, because I'm looking beyond what it is and I'm looking to what everybody else just came in that's in a house that was messy, it's dirty, it's junky, it's got drywall hanging down or holes in the wall and all this other kind of stuff. They had no vision. And so I know that I get better deals because people look over those properties. Guys, do you know how many properties I bought for $500 that were in really good shape? They were, like I said, take that back. They weren't in really good shape. People just overlooked them because they did not have enough vision. One of my best purchases, my cousin sold to me. He sold it to me. He already owned it. So he didn't want to put the work into it. He seen the work he was going to be doing. I walked him through and said, hey, cuz, this is what I would do to this house. I would do this, and this. And he was like, man, yeah, you can have it. And I actually got it and was doing this, and to it. About halfway through it, maybe 3/4 through it, he came back and was like, man, I will buy it back from you. And I was like, no, my brother, you got to get your own. Why? Because he didn't have the vision for it. He didn't have the vision for it. And even though he owned it, he did not have the vision for it. Now, I could really make a right corner right there, right turn right there, and really go down with gentrification, what happens in different communities when you don't have a vision for it. But I want to stick to the script. I can really talk about how you don't have vision for your life, and your situations can be ugly right now, but it's going to get better. But I'm going to stay on script. I could really, I really could really work that thing right there, but we're going to stay on script. Number one is that you make money when you buy the house, not when you sell it. Number two is that you find the best deals when you have vision, when people can't see what you see. Number three, you guys, when you buy an ugly house, because I paid less money for it, because there wasn't as much competition in the market, guys, my cash flow is better. My cash flow is better because I don't have as much investment onto it, but on the back end, I still get the same amount of rents for it. So now my cash flow is better because in that example I gave you, I'm only looking at $100,000 purchase plus, let's say, $75,000 to put it in. So I'm only looking at $175,000 purchase with a rent out compared to a $250,000, right? That allows me to cash flow a whole lot easier, a whole lot better, and I still get market rate rents for it. That's the great thing about it. Number three is that I cash flow better. Now, what is cash flow, you guys? Cash flow is the difference between it's the monthly, I'm going to say this, it's the monthly difference between what I profit, right? Let's put it that way. What my expenses are, what my revenue is minus my expenses or my cost in that particular property actually equals my net profit or my NOI, my net operating income, which actually is really another word that we call cash flow, right? You guys got to say it with me. Cash flow, right? We got to yell cash flow like that. That's how we say it around these parts because that's what it takes around here. Cash flow is where you want to be at. Cash flow is always better, guys. If your property's not cash flowing, it means you're taking a loss on the property. You're not an investor. You're really, I don't even know what to call you. You're a divestor because you're going down, not up. But that's what it is, guys. Number four is that you're going to get more equity in the property. When you pay full price for a property, or when you buy a pretty property, you're going to get paid full price for it, and there's no equity in the property. I like ugly houses because when I get done making the discount, not only does the discount let me get in the property cheaper, not only am I going to cash flow better, not only did I look over other investors looked over it, but now also I come in with more equity. So watch this. Not only do I have more cash flow, but I'm also going to have more equity, you guys. Cash flow and equity, cash flow and equity. What is equity? Somebody said, what is equity? Equity is the amount that I pay for it compared to the amount that it's worth. All right, amount that I pay for it compared to the amount that it's worth. Now, some people say, "Well, George, that's not equity." Well, it is, right? So, some people would say equity is the amount you owe on it. Well, what if I don't owe anything on it? What if I own it debt free, but I got $100,000 in this property, but it's worth $200,000? Can I say I got $100,000? I got $200,000 in equity, but really $100,000 is profit. So I don't want to count what I got into it. I want to count what I'm profiting. I'm profiting $100,000 in equity, not necessarily what I'm going to get out. Is my profits is what I'm looking at. So number three, you guys. Number four is my equity is so much larger, so much bigger when I buy an ugly house. Guys, let's think of it like the ugly duckling. This house gets prettier and prettier and prettier. I'm going to throw some siding on it, some drywall on it. I'm going to put some windows in. I'm going to put some, put some facials and some facial. I'm putting some new facials up, maybe some gutters on it. I'm going to go in and put some paint on the walls, and this ugly house is going to transform right in front of everybody. Have y'all ever seen the ugly house in the block and contractors come through and a month later or 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, you're looking at the house like, man, they did a good job on that house. Why? Because they had enough vision to see beyond what you could see, and they turned that ugly house. And now that person, listen to me, that person made money when they bought the house, is going to cash flow better. They got more equity in the house. And now, guys, that I'm cash flowing and I got equity. Number five, write this down. Number five is your ROI. Your return on investment is a whole lot better. Your return on investment is a whole lot higher. Your return on investment is a whole lot better. And so now I got equity plus cash flow. Like, what do you mean, George? Let me share this with you why this is so outrageous, right? I got houses that I literally paid, let's say $500 for a house, right? I paid $500 for it, and let's just say it cost me $20,000 to fix it up, right? And let's say attorney fees is $1,500, right? So I got $22,000 into the house, $22,000, right? But that house is now making $1,000 a month, and that's 100% cash flow, and it's now worth $80,000. Let's call it 82,000, right? So that means, watch this. That means I have a total profit of $60,000 in the house profit, and I'm making $1,000 a month off this particular property. That means every 12 months, I'm making another $12,000 plus the $60,000 I got. Guys, the first year I bought this house, I made $72,000. How much do I have in the property? $22,000. Did I do okay? If I put $22,000 in and I have $72,000 in value the first year, am I okay? Why? Because I got my equity and my cash flow. My return on my investment is amazing. Equity plus cash flow, return on investment, your ROI is amazing. You can't beat that. Guys, if you do 22 and 72, let's see, 100% return would be 42, 200% return would be 64. So I'm at 200%, and so I'm at like 250 to 275% return on my investment the first year. Where else can I get that? Where else can I do that? At 250 to 275% return on my investment. You guys, in regular real estate, guys, if your return on your investment is 12%, you're doing good. 12% return on investment is awesome in regular real estate. But when I buy ugly houses, guys, you know how many times I've done this? Well, I bought a house for $500, put $20,000 into it, and then turned around and sold it for $90 or $100 or $130,000. Like, I've done it over and over and over and over and over again. Guys, it made me a millionaire. I like ugly houses. But then, guys, the last reason. So number one, let's go over. Number one, you make more money when you buy the house, not when you sell it. Number two is that you find the best deals when you actually have more vision than the people around you. Number three, the cash flow is better. Number four, the equity is higher. Number five, your return on your investment is your equity plus your cash flow is a whole lot better. But then, you guys, number six, you guys, saying look vain, right? But the before and after pictures are amazing. Oh my God. When you pull out the before pictures and you look at the property and then you look at the after pictures and you like, yeah, I did that. Like, I turned that baby from to ooh. People are like, oh my God. They look at the outside pictures. They look at the inside pictures. They see the transformation of what it was and what it is. There's no better feeling in the world than look at something like, man, I made that happen. The vision that I had in my head and what actually came about in reality actually came about, you guys, the before and the after pictures, and the peace and the sense of pride that you get by turning that ugly house into a beautiful house, by getting the cash flow out of it, by getting the equity out of it, by making sure you're going to actually make a profit and get a great return off of it. There's nothing like it in the world. And I'm telling you all this because, guys, right now, we're literally having an auction right now, and a lot of my properties that I bought, I'm now liquidating. We're liquidating, you guys. I bit off more than I can chew. I got several rehabs that I could not complete. So we said, hey, listen, since I can't complete them, they're not profitable for me because now they're actually a liability because I'm paying taxes on property that I ain't making no money on. So let's bless somebody else. Let's liquidate. Let's bless somebody else, sell them for pennies on the dollar. Let other people come in and buy ugly houses. Let them come in and make money make money when they buy it, not when they sell it. Let other people come in and say, hey, I got vision for this, and I can actually see what this could be, that they can actually get more cash flow, that they can actually get more equity, that they have amazing return on investment. And guys, the before and after pictures, when they sit back and see it, will be absolutely amazing. Guys, go to LakeCountyAuction.com, LakeCountyAuction.com, and see these 6 reasons is actually the 6 reasons that you can actually do this. If you say, guys, I can't afford to get in when it's full price. I can't afford to buy. I know this house is worth $125,000, $150,000, but today I can get it for 15 grand. That's amazing. But you can only do that with ugly houses. You can't do it when it's finished. When the after repair value is already there, it's there. Guys, we got properties we're literally selling. Auction starting at 10 grand for 4 properties. You can't beat it. LakeCountyAuction.com, you guys, is where you want to go. I'll be back. And guys, listen, I was going to come back a little later this afternoon. But guys, if you go to BeFreeUniversity.com, I'm going to put that into the thing too. If you guys go to BeFreeUniversity.com, I'm going to be teaching live at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. We're teaching as my tax lien class, guys. It's free for 14 days. You guys, you want to come in and actually check out the new Be Free. It's free for 14 days. I can't wait to see you in class tonight. Be there. And I can't wait to see you guys later there. What's up, Dre? Good to see you, man. But guys, I'll see you in class tonight, LakeCountyAuction.com. That's where you want to go and pick up some of these properties. And then finally, you guys can come over to class tonight and come check out the teachings that we have. If you don't know, I got a master class that I'm going to be teaching. It's not just me, but we're bringing Don the auctioneer in, we're bringing the property managers in, we're bringing lenders in, we're bringing 401k specialists for self-directed IRAs. We're bringing them in, guys. We're bringing in attorneys in, all for one tax-lien master class, and it's absolutely free. Absolutely free, guys. We got so many things that we're doing right now that are absolutely amazing that we want you to be a part of. I'm going to, I'm telling you now, and I want you guys to hold me to this. Be Free University this time next year will be on August 23rd of 2023. The valuation of Be Free University will be $1 billion. That is the valuation that we're going to have, guys. We'll have 80,000 people paying at least $100 a month into Be Free University, which will give us an $8.3 million valuation, $8.3 million a month. That takes it to $100 million a month subscription basis, and $100 million a month subscription basis, especially on your first year, gives you about $1 billion valuation. You guys, we're going to do that. Watch me, and I'm going to be coming back and showing you how we're doing it. Watch the auction. The auction is going to raise money so we can actually bring in staff. From the staff, guys, we're going to actually do specialists and promotions. From specialists and promotions and sales that we're going to do, then we actually can be seen to see a scale. Actually bring in better web developers, better marketing people, better advertising, and then we want to scale that puppy, begin to scale it out and scale it out, scale it out. Guys, there's a plan behind this, and I want to come show you how a black man in America that starts off with absolutely almost nothing. Now, as far as the valuation of the company, guys, right now, guys, I think in Be Free, we got less than 500 people inside of Be Free right now. So that means our valuation is less than $100,000. And in about 12 months, and 12 months in a week, we're going to take that and turn it into $1 billion corporation. How are we going to do it? I want to show you how we're going to do that. But it's starting right here with the 6 reasons why I buy ugly houses. Guys, I'm liquidating, but there's a reason behind it. I get to pay off my, guys, I'm going to do one later called, let's see. The one I'm doing later, and this is going to be a really good one, and it's called how to rise. Sorry, I put raise. How to rise above your failures. Oh, it's going to be good. How to rise above your failures, guys. You guys, how many times I failed? Like, one of the reasons we're liquidating is because I failed. I bit up more than I could chew. I couldn't do this. I let down some of my investors. Like, I failed. But guys, it's not my failure is not final. It's actually going to propel me forward. Not only that, but guys, we're going to talk about how in business you want to fail as early as possible. Oh my gosh. We're going to be talking about that probably on tomorrow, because tonight I got to be live. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about that. So be right back here. Same bad time, I ain't gonna say bad time because I don't know what time we're gonna go live. I want us, you know what? Let's just start putting this, guys. What's a good time for us to come back live? I'm gonna start saying 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna start coming live. What do you think about that? 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to start coming live. Now, Mondays, you guys, I may be a little late on Mondays because I teach on Mondays. I teach on Mondays live on our platform, but when I get off there teaching, I'll come back on these particular channels and actually come in and drop these nuggets to you guys every single day, you guys. Except Saturdays and Sundays, we're going to come and teach for at least 30 minutes on some particular topics. All right, how we going to build a $1 billion empire. Like, wait, what? $1 billion empire in 1 month. 1 year. 1 year. $1 billion. That is amazing. Guys, I'll see you guys later. I love you guys with the love of Christ, and I'll talk to you guys later. Be blessed.